Oh, well. Well, the rain's gonna stop soon, so it'll be fine. Hey, it's Jay, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom, episode 100, the big 100. For a 100th episode, this is not going to be super exciting at all. But I did want to do another in-person talking stream before I continued grinding out resources and mute streams to talk about a couple of little things that I've picked up along the way that I would like to give my reaction to discovering before we do the mute streams. Just for convenience sake and whatever. So first things first is I've got some new Amiibo. I got a little bit of Christmas money, and I decided to splurge a bit, and I got 3 Amiibo that I am quite proud of. The first one, that's not the wrong thing. The first one is actually the Guardian Amiibo. I was gonna wait. That was weird. Kind of froze my controls up there for a minute. First one I got is actually the Guardian Amiibo, the largest Legend of Zelda Amiibo, and I think maybe even the largest Amiibo ever. I know that for Mario, they had that one promotional set that was the staircase leading up to the flagpole, and the staircase had dishes to hold the Amiibo, and so I guess you could argue that that's technically the biggest Amiibo toy, but it's not an actual figure that you can scan, so I'd say that does not count. But the other two I'm pretty sure are reprints, because this year, I think it was either the 35th or the 45th anniversary of Zelda was this year, and so this year they actually reprinted a lot of the old Legend of Zelda Amiibo, and they started selling them again. And so a lot of them are much cheaper to get nowadays than they were a couple of years ago. But the Guardian is one that I don't think they ended up reprinting. And the packaging is actually it was mint in the packaging, which kind of surprised me. I was expecting it to be a used one for how cheap it was, so maybe they did reprint them. But the packaging is actually kind of bougie. It's got multiple clips and plugs for the plastic to pop off to get them out. And also there's this it's of course it's kind of it's kind of cheap, honestly, but it looks cool. There's this mossy brick and dirt textured plate in the bottom to sort of decorate. Oh, come on, really? Dry rain? Are you kidding? Oh well. But it's this little plate that goes underneath him to make it look like he's actually standing on some sort of proper ground, and so that's pretty freaking cool. The figure itself is also kind of badass because it actually has some level of posability. A problem that I've had with basically all Toys to Life is that most Toys to Life, they're not really toys, are they? They're basically statuettes or figurines. You can't really play with them at all, aside from scanning them into the game. But the Guardian actually has fully flexible and posable legs that you can customize the position and make it look like it's actually crawling around your domain. One thing I'm bummed about is the head doesn't rotate. It looks like it could, the way that it's molded onto the body, but it doesn't actually rotate side to side, so that's a bit of a shame. But the legs are pretty badass, being able to swivel those around and get into an awesome pose. So yeah, let's scan this puppy in and see what it gets me. Ooh, metal boxes. I was not expecting that. The chest, though. Rusty halberd. Damn. I don't know what all of the drops are from the chest. The Guardian, because the Guardian had really good drops in his chest in Breath of the Wild. Here in Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know what all it can drop, but I know one of the options is ancient blades, and so you can technically get ancient arrows, which is very fitting. That's quite a good thing to have. So that's pretty epic. All right, now the next one I got is one that might be more exciting, less exciting. It depends on what you want to talk about. So the next one that I got was Midna and Wolflink. And the thing about the wolf, I didn't even realize the laundry was going off. And the thing about Midna and Wolflink is that for the longest time, it was regarded as one of the rarest and hardest to get Amiibo ever. Because originally, it came packaged with this promotional Zelda-themed edition of the Wii U in 2015. I don't know if it was the Skyward Sword edition or if it was the Twilight Princess HD Remake edition. I'm not sure which game it actually came with, but it was a special Wii U that came with a Zelda game, and it came with this exclusive Amiibo. Of course, the Wii U did not sell super well. And by the second year of its lifetime, most people that did want a Wii U already had one. And so not a lot of people bought this special Zelda Wii U, let alone had that Minda figure, let alone were willing to resell it and part with it. And so for the longest time, it was like ridiculously expensive. It was going for like hundreds and hundreds of bucks. But they reprinted figures this year. And one of the figures that they reprinted was Midna, meaning that now she is a lot cheaper and easier to get. And I am like 90% sure that the Midna I got was the reprint, because it actually came in like a... Because the one thing that throws me off is the back of the packaging. The back of the packaging is very generic and bland. And I have heard that Amiibo packagings have apparently been like backscaling recently and been getting more simplistic, but the other Zelda one I got from this year did have more interesting back of the box, and so that's weird. But she came in an actual like Amiibo box with like little like tag to like hang it off of a store shelf and shit like that, which makes me think that this must be the reprint. Like I don't know why they would have a bag like a packaging like that if it was included with the Wii U. It's got to be the reprint. This one. Now the thing about Midna that was super exciting is that in Breath of the Wild, you could use her to summon Wolflink, and you would have a wolf companion that would help you fight. And for the longest time, I was wondering, I wonder how they would handle that mechanic here in Tears of the Kingdom, because you already have the 5 sages, you can already build your own construct devices, and you can team up with like soldiers for like the soldier fights. You can already have a lot of allies on your side. Would they really let you so cheaply and easily get another ally into the fight, or would it be taxing the game system? It turns out, I did look this up before we started the session. It turns out she doesn't really work like she used to. Wolflink has been chopped up into steaks. He's dead now. That's a real bummer. I do still have my Breath of the Wild save file, and so I feel like maybe one of these days I might do another stream where I like go into Breath of the Wild and I try out the actual Wolflink now that I have him. But like I ordered it thinking like, oh, it'd be cool if he's still in this game, but I don't know if he's still in this game, and it turns out he's not still in this game. So that's a bit of a bummer. And so I picked what should be the most exciting one for last. Fingers crossed I got the right one this time. I also got the original 2014 Smash Bros. Link. Now, I say that. It's not the original. It is the reprint. And I know that this one is the reprint because it's got the Switch advertised on the back of the packaging, which was not out when this originally came out. So I know this is the reprint version, but still, it is technically the oldest Legend of Zelda amiibo out there. And I'm hoping I got the right one this time. If I scan him in, we get Epona. The original horse from Ocarina of Time. And if you walk her over here, we should be able to register at the stable. And this is where I registered Bloob even, which is why I decided to bring her here. Looks like you've caught yourself a steed. Do you want to register it? Yes, please. Understood. Your horses will be in good hands. New horse. You sure you want to register it? Oh, it's not. Okay, so this does work differently than Breath of the Wild, because I have actually seen how this works in Breath of the Wild. Yes. Thank you, Link. As a patron of the stables, we're offering you a half-price discount for all fees at our inn. That also makes purchasing a horse only 10 rupees. How does that sound? Yep. Thanks. Since originally a new horse, I'll give you 1 pony point. Okay, please name your... Okay, no. Okay, so this is it. Okay, please enter a name for your horse. Hang on. This is Epona, the horse of legend. What are you thinking, trying to rename a horse of legend? It'd be disrespectful, not to mention confusing. So, Epona it is? Yes. Name registered. You want to take it with you or board it? I'll take it. All right, I'll take Blub into our care. All right. So, Epona, well, that concludes the registration process. If you'd like, you can also equip your horse with... Wait, what am I saying? We don't have any other styles or bridles that would be suitable for that horse. I don't think the steed would want to mess with its mane either. But if you ask me, there's no need to make changes anyway. Your horse looks great without them. The drawings at the stable have gotten out of hand, haven't they? Sorry about that. Since mine's won't listen. Okay. Yeah, this is the same store that was before. So yeah, we've got Epona. And the interesting thing about Epona, that's both like kind of like satisfying, but also could be a bit of a bummer, depending on like who you ask, is unlike all the other horses, for one, you can't equip her with the harness. I knew that. I didn't know that you couldn't change her bridle and saddle, but I guess that makes sense too. But the other thing is you can't actually upgrade her stats. Much like the giant horse and the giant white stallion, the horse god goes like, no, this horse doesn't want to be changed. So you can't change the horse's stats. But maybe that's a bit of a bummer. But I think it's all right. So now, are you actually qualified? Yeah, you're just considered a regular ass horse for the compendium. I thought that was the case, but I thought I'd check anyway. So yeah, we have Epona now. I don't know what you get when you scan in that link in the future. And I guess actually no, I'll go ahead and address this now. I have been doing the mute streams to grind up resources. Is that Addison? We'll talk to him in a second. I have been grinding up resources for suit upgrades and whatnot, but I'm going to put this out here now that Amiibo farming, me popping the Amiibo, well, I guess not really Amiibo farming, but popping the Amiibo, putting all the Amiibo down, collecting all the resources, and see if there's anything good in their chests that I need. I am going to be doing basically all of that off stream, and also star fragments. I already have all the star fragments I need for suit upgrades, but they're 200 a pop, so potentially I could sell them a little bit more. And so I think that but the thing is I did a stream of farming star fragments, and I did it for an hour and a half, and it got really fucking boring. And so I think if I ever do farm star fragments, it's probably going to be only 10 or 20 minutes at a time, and it's not worth starting a whole stream for that. And so star fragments for money, I'm also going to grind off stream. But before we do what I was originally planning on doing, Addison's here. I was expecting you to be in Terrytown. Ah, it's you. Thank you for helping me put all those put up all those President Hudson signs. You're still in the pose. I meant to get back to town right away, but I was drawn in by the sweet sounds of the stable trotters. They're such great performers. Look at that Boko in the background, standing at attention. They're such great performers. I just have to listen to enough of their music to give President Hudson a full report. So I'm not slacking off. I'm carrying out a very important mission. What's with the pose? His angry face. Oh, my pose? Truth be told, when I stand like this, I feel completely at ease. As if I can feel President Hudson nearby, watching over me. It also makes me feel like I'm really supporting the stable trotters. So, don't worry. This time, I can provide support without your help. Aw, that's sweet. I wonder if there's other places you can encounter him. I'll have to look that up, if there's other places you can meet him. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to do for the stream is I wanted to go through cooking recipes. Because the thing is, food can be a great thing to sell for money for rupees in this game. But also, I kept track of how many ingredients I need to get all the horse upgrades. I have not kept track of the ingredients for all of the different recipes. And the reason for that is because I kind of want to do a little bit of guesswork. Right now, I have a list of every single recipe in the game that I have not made yet. And I also have a list of every single recipe in the game and what it takes to make them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the list of recipes, and I'm going to guess how you cook that food. We did this in Breath of the Wild too. I'm going to guess how you cook that food. Then I'm going to try to cook it, and if I get it wrong too many times, not figuring out what the actual recipe is, then I'll consult the book and the guide and figure out what the recipe is supposed to be. But we'll say now that okay, we only have 5 cheese, we only have 2 whole birds. We're definitely not going to be able to cook every single recipe in the entire game. That's not going to happen. We don't have the resources for that. But I want to cook as many as that I can, and then for any that are still missing, then I'll look up the recipe guide for them and gather those ingredients, and then we can cook them again at some other point. We have 100 butter. Holy shit! Only if you monster extract though. But yeah, and so the first thing that we're actually going to do is probably the easiest one. Is we're going to go for some of the roasted fruits. This would kind of be easier to do. If we were in Eldon and in a flaming cave, because we could just drop them in the cave and they just cook up no problem. They cook up all fine. But then we wouldn't be able to sell them to Beetle, and I think our inventory would fill up with a shit ton of different stuff way too easily. So we're gonna try and cook them here. Roasted volt fruit. This volt fruit from the Gerudo Desert has been charred to really bring out its sweet and sour flavors. Roasted lotus seeds. Flame roasted lotus seeds. Peel the skin back to get to the soft, flaky center. Roasted mighty thistle. Lightly toasted mighty thistle. It has no special effects, but now that it's been grilled, the pointy ends go down smooth. Roasted hydromelon. This hydromelon was roasted whole for a very soft and flaky inner flesh with a rather intriguing flavor. Now this is your money melon. That's a weird. Is that a phrase? I haven't heard that one before. Roasted amaranth. Simple roasted amaranth. The heat has frayed the hard, chewy fiber just enough to make it easy to eat. And actually, I was always worried for like roasting ingredients by the fire. If you let them on for too long, if they would completely burn up. But a few of those stopped catching fire after they had cooked, so maybe that can't happen. I wasn't sure if that could happen or not. Oh, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. So, swift carrot, endura carrot, fortified pumpkin, sun-baked pumpkin. We don't have any left of. Damn it. Well, that's one we're going to be missing. Radish and big radish. Okay. We're actually also low on hardy radishes, technically. I need to pick up some more from our little farm in Atino. Oh. Roasted endura carrot. This flame-kissed endura carrot makes for a truly extravagant single-item dish. The fire really brought out its sweetness. Okay, they were cooking for a second there, but now they're not. Roasted swift carrot. A fragrant swift carrot that's been lightly roasted. It doesn't have any special effects, but it will restore some health. Roasted big radish. Okay, that was starting to burn again. A roasted big hearty radish. To take such a precious vegetable and put it at the fire is decadent in a way. Roasted radish. A roasted hearty radish. Fragrant and warm. It has no special effect, but will restore hearts. Baked fortified pumpkin. This fortified pumpkin has been roasted whole. The hard rind serves as a container for the steamed pumpkin flesh inside. All right. Now we're going to do rushroom, chill shroom. Toasty chill shroom is ironic in a way. Zap shroom. Do we have? Oh yeah, we do. Zap shroom, razor shroom. No, that's not you. You razor shroom. Iron shroom. Toasty rushroom, a mushroom that's been put to the torch. It may have lost its speedy properties, but at least it tastes good now. Toasty razor shroom, a razor shroom that's been exposed to direct heat. Its sharp exterior is softened considerably, restores a bit of health. Toasty zap shroom. It's not very shocking that this fully roasted zap shroom is delicious. Eat it to recover a bit of health. Toasty iron shroom, an iron shroom exposed to open flame. Its once tough exterior is now crunchy and tasty, restores a bit of health. Toasty chill shroom. Oh, which I guess we had before. A fully roasted chill shroom. It's evenly toasted and tastes a lot better than when eaten raw. Eating it will restore a bit of health. Chill shroom, zap shroom, razor shroom, and iron shroom. Okay. Next up is silent shroom. A big hearty truffle. We've already done the regular ones, apparently. Big hearty truffle. Arowana. Are the fish above or below? The fish are below. Escargot, we need a snail. And tree nut, which I assume would be an acorn, which was up here, right? Probably. No! Oh well. That wasn't anything that I super needed. It's over here. Acorn. Arowana, escargot. Silent shroom, and big hearty truffle. And I'm going to put them down like there. Okay. Toasty silent shroom. A whole toasted silent shroom. High heat may have destroyed a soft glow, but it's now fragrant and tasty. Roasted arowana. A whole grilled ancient arowana. The meat is cooked thorough and has reached a perfect tenderness. Roasted acorn. Sneaky river escargot. Sneaky river snail roasted whole in its shell. The meat is soft and a little chewy. Pulling all the meat from the shell in one go fills you with a sense of accomplishment. Toasted big hearty truffle. This big hearty truffle has been roasted whole. It gets full points for aroma and nutrition. Eat it to recover a lot of hearts. Alright, so arowana, sneaky escargot, hearty truffle, and silent shroom. That did not count as so I guess it was the chick tree nut, which I should have probably guessed, not the acorn. But we need an egg and you now. Yeah, the chiquito tree nut. Not close enough. Campfire egg. Roasting a bird egg whole in its shell like this helps retain water, making the egg a bit chewier than usual. Roasted tree nut. I like the grout for that one. A tree seed roasted to amplify its fragrance. Gives more hearts than the raw variety. So, there we go. That is... Okay, so we already had every single frozen recipe. So now that's every single roasted recipe, except Sun-Baked Pumpkin. I think I spent all of those on horse upgrades, which is a bit of like a bit of a bummer, a bit of a shame. Oh well. But now we get to like play around and kind of like pick and choose and guess. And I think for this game, it's actually gonna be a bit easier to like guess the recipes for shit. Actually, we should sell all this to Beetle first, so we have room in our inventory. That's why I wanted to do this here and not in Eldon. No. Look what I got. And we're just going to basically sell all the things that we just roasted. They don't sell for much, but they'd be clogging our inventory anyway. Oh, also, I probably should have talked like a bit about the mute streams. I had a lot of things that I was going to comment on that I did during them. I farmed electrical Lizzletails. I've been farming the clean Gleox a bit. I farmed green Lizzletails pretty well. I got a few more Swift Violets. We're very close on Swift Violets. But I did have one big fuck-up oopsie moment. Because I couldn't remember if I had included the Fierce Deity in my like list of stuff or not. And so I had the Fierce Deity's ingredients separate than like the other things' ingredients. And so, like, just glancing at my list briefly, I made the mistake of thinking that I needed 6 Lionel Guts for all my suit upgrades. Turns out, I need 36. And I ended up churning up all of my Lionel Guts into, like, high-quality elixirs to sell for rupees to upgrade the clothes. And so I'm very behind on Lionel Guts. And so I have to farm Lionels a bit more and hunt them again, even though I have, like, all of, like, the horns and hooves and stuff I needed from them. Which is a little bit annoying, but it wasn't enough for me to like reset the save and like recount my suits and whatnot. Like in the moment, it didn't feel like worth going back just for those. It's like, yeah, I have the Lionel back smasher thing. I can kill a few more silver and white Lionels. It'll be fine. All right, bye. But yeah. All right. So now I'm debating exactly how I want to go about this, because I don't really want to go in order, because I know that there's some like harder things to get to. But I do want to check the like recipe list. Sort by effect again. I always assume that that's the freaking recipe list. Yeah, the top is check recipe. Because I want to see, yeah, because we have gourmet meat and rice bowl. I want to kind of like double check if we've got any of these already, because if we have one already, then I can guess the recipe a little bit easier. Yeah, curry is rice and spice. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, but I thought I'd check it at least, because I kind of want to start with the curries, because we don't have that much spice, and we use the rice and the horse upgrades. So a rice and a spice is a guaranteed curry. So let's just get a couple of the curries. Regular meat curry. Should be this. Meat curry. The heat from the spice allows you to enjoy the large portion of the meat's savoriness. And if we did like like all of the, if we did like 5 ingredients, these would sell for more. But since I'm trying to like hold on to ingredients to make sure we can get every recipe, we're not going to do that. Which I think I get this one too. Prime meat curry. The high quality meat in this curry has given it a deeper taste than most other curries. Rice and spice. Gourmet meat curry. The high quality meat used in this prized dish satisfies meat and curry lovers alike. Oh, oops, no, not that one. Which actually we can try. We can actually try that one now. I'm assuming that this would just be this. Curry rice, a favorite all over Hyrule. The simple dish is a flavor that you just won't get tired of. That's a very easy one. All right. Poultry curry. The savory meat pairs well with the aroma of spice in this common curry. Prime poultry curry. The secret to this curry's flavor is taking it off the heat while you add the spices. And I'm assuming I need the whole bird. Yeah, I need the whole bird too. Ooh, there's actually another one here though. There's another curry I wasn't expecting. Yeah, and so we're not going to be able to do many of the whole bird recipes, which is a bit of a shame. But that's why I'm starting with some of these like ones. I shouldn't have skipped there because this would have been like a good sound effect. Gourmet poultry curry. Once served in Hyrule Castle, the poultry used in this dish is of immensely high quality. All right. Now I'm gonna guess. Actually, maybe I'll save in case this fucks things up because I'm low on this one ingredient. But I'm guessing that this would be the recipe. Cheesy curry. Curry with plenty of Latino cheese, which balances the spiciness and urges seconds. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, what should we do next? I do have... Or do I? Oh, yeah, I should do. Because I'm kind of going off of, like, the, like... Because if I have, like, one recipe of a certain type, then it's easier to guess what the recipes of, like, similar things would be. You know? Oh. Maybe? Butter, salt, rice, maybe, is what this is supposed to be. I'm going to guess. Well, again, we'll pop a save in case I fuck this up. But let's try rice, butter, and salt. And then we'll throw in bird. No, that wasn't it. Okay, that wasn't the right one then. It's a good thing I popped the save down. Because I wasn't very confident in that one. Because paella is just like between gourmet poultry pilaf and curry pilaf, so you'd think that it would have the same base ingredients, but maybe not. Well, that one should be easy, actually. Because I'm seeing like a bunch of like easy ones too that I kind of want to just snag. Fried egg and rice. The soft egg yolk pairs well with the fresh rice in this simple dish. That one seems pretty like obvious. What is the criteria for a stew? Let's see this one because we should have a few stews. They're back, or no, they're up this way. Yes, stew. Milk, butter, and wheat for stew. That looks like it. Okay. We'll get some milk. Get some butter. We'll get some wheat. All right, and carrot and gourmet meat is what we need. So gourmet meat. Gourmet meat stew. The meat is simmered for so long it melts in your mouth. A true bucket list meal. And then we're also going to need wheat, butter, milk. That is what we just put in, right? If not, this won't be so bad. And carrot, right? Hasty carrot stew grants a low-level movement speed boost. The simple stew sat simmering for a long time to bring out the sweetness of the carrots. Very nice, very nice. I think I should go back. I'm gonna go back to page 1 because we're kind of like deep in the recipes now, and I would kind of like get out some of like the early ones. Okay, copious meat skewers. I'm pretty sure that'd be something like this. That should work, right? Copious meat skewers. Just shove a bunch of meat onto a skewer and you're good to go. And on that note, copious seafood skewers, which should just be, we'll do you guys. Copious seafood skewers. It's just a whole heap of stuff shoved onto a skewer, but it's a pretty tasty dish. Okay. Oh, this other one, this one should be easy too. At least I think. Oh, I can't remember exactly which ones count. Actually, I mean, if this isn't right, this isn't much of a waste. Steamed fruit. Oh, that's actually really cool because I remember in the original game I kept like freaking out of like, with just a flour, how do you have that big of a leaf that this is wrapped in to steam it? But an actual crock front, that works. Steamed fruit, a regional dish made by steaming near-ripened fruits and the leaves of fragrant plants. You can also get fish and nuts with the same sort of logic. So nut. And it doesn't have to be crock front. I think it can be like basically any flour, but we're not going to use these crock fronts for anything else. So fried wild green. Oh, that wasn't right. Okay. Well, you should work with fish, right? Oh, sautéed nuts is what I was supposed to do, not steamed nuts. I was misreading the things. Steamed fish. Oh, I didn't read the tooltip there. Sorry. A refined dish made by wrapping a fresh fish in fragrant wild greens and cooking it. And steamed fruit, steamed fish, and then I thought it was just steamed nuts, but no, sautéed nuts. If I just throw in one nut, will that be enough? Do you think? Sautéed nuts. These sautéed tree seeds are the perfect snack for a busy adventurer on the go. Very nice. Copious fried wild greens. I think we actually have. I don't think we had that because I made this list of recipes I was missing a long time ago. I think, yeah, we have gotten copious fried wild greens because that was like from before we had done any of the horse upgrades. So, no, it makes sense that I'd be missing that. Okay, these next two are actually also very easy. Easy. If I can find the freaking vegetable. There it is. Cooked stamina ball. Instantly refills some of your stamina wheel. A wild dish of a whole stamina bulb roasted with its skin on. Sweet and tasty. And then there's also a slight variant of this that I would have never expected. Buttered stamina bulb. Instantly refills some of your stamina wheel. A simple dish of stamina bulb sautéed with goat butter. Sweet with a hint of spice. Very nice. Oh, I'm really surprised if we've never done this one before. This was like our go-to in Breath of the Wild. At least I think it was. I think we'll do you, and you. Oh, I guess bright cap would work. We'll throw in the bright cap too. We'll make this one a little bit. We'll make this one a little bit bougie. Oh, I was expecting the like good cooking effect there sound. Copious mushroom skewers. Fans of fungal cuisine can't resist the simple mushroom skewer dish. Very filling. Spiced meat skewer. I'm going to take a wild guess in the dark here. Now, I'll pop down a save because one of these ingredients is kind of rare. But I think I can guess what this one is. Spice meat skewer. A special Goron spice covers up the scent of the meat, allowing its flavor to shine. All right, and apparently there are additional variants of this. Prime spice meat skewer. The simple presentation of the steak dish belies its complex taste profile. And of course, we'll let the sound effect play on this one because this should be like a good sound effect, right? Because it's prime, it's gourmet. Oh wait, did I even pick the gourmet? I might have picked prime again. I just picked prime again. Oops. I mean, I was just talking about resetting the save. Okay, fine, yeah. I'm gonna reload that so I'm not wasting any of my Goron spice. Oops. We could just go to Goron City and buy some more though. I did figure out what the shop reset criteria was, and it wasn't quite what I remembered it being. To be totally honest. Okay, so yeah, copious mushroom. Okay, so yeah, we're good. But yeah, meat, Goron spice meat, Goron spice, prime meat skewer, and then I'll actually get the gourmet this time. Gourmet spiced meat skewer. The rich aroma and juicy texture of this high-quality meat puts it in a league of its own. Very nice. All right, this next one I'm going to totally guess on, but this should be it. Meat and seafood fry. A filling dish made by cooking fresh seafood and meat together. And there's also additional variants of this one, which we're going to do like basically the same thing for. Oh, I'm full of meals, actually. Okay. Well, then let's go sell the beetle. That's why we're doing this at the stable. Oh, I kind of wanted to do this in like our kitchen at the house in Atino, just to make some use out of that. But I realized pretty quick that our inventory is gonna fill up like massively. We need to do this like at a place where we can get rid of all this cooking after we make it. I don't know. Maybe we'll manage to breed 4,000 by the end of the night. That'd be cool. I don't know if we will because we're just making like 2 or 3 ingredient recipes instead of 5 ingredient. But we're also making a lot of recipes, and so you never know. I might also have to like condense my list because right now it's like three, maybe even 4 pages. I think it's just 3 pages of different like recipes that we're missing. As I get through some of these though, I can probably like move them somewhere else. Well, I say that, look at those meat skewers. They go for a lot. Oh yeah, we reached 4,000. Yeah, I was talking about. I don't know if we will, but we already did. Can we hit 5,000 by the end of the night then? That would be cool. Oh no, I got the next page of prices and it's like, oh no, it's all going downhill. Oh no. And of course I don't like remember like any of the recipes from the original game. If I did, this would be a lot easier and I wouldn't have to guess or have a guide, but all right. Maybe we'll reach 5,000. I don't know. All right, but I was say, oh, what a pretty painting. Completely forgetting that I took that picture. I completely forgot about that. Yep, that was like an entire quest line. Okay, so prime meat this time and a fish. Prime meat and seafood fry. This comfort dish is made with choice cuts of meat and seafood. Oh, and we're hitting our bottleneck nearly. We're running out of them. Gourmet meat and seafood fry, a marriage of the choicest cuts of meat and seafood. It's as delicious as it is filling. Can we get a look at Link? And it's his sheer elation. He looks happier seeing food than he did reuniting with his princess. The only times Link has shown any emotion in these 2 games is when somebody called him cute in the Gerudo Vi outfit, and whenever he cooks. That's it. That's all you can get like a reaction out of Link from, which is hilarious. Okay, this one seems pretty obvious. Say that I'm gonna fuck it up anyway. Salt grilled mushrooms, a basic mushroom dish made by lightly salting mushrooms and grilling them. Okay. And there's a pretty big gap and an entire new category, so we're going to check the recipes. Oh, wait, no? Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, if this is not the recipe, it's not going to be a big loss of ingredients, so I'm going to guess here. I'm going to take a wild guess here. Is this going to work? Oh, no, salt grilled greens, which... Do I have that one? I don't know if I would have made that one before. Let's check the recipes on you. Salt grilled greens. No, we did already have that one. Okay. The sautés. I don't know how you do a sauté. I can't remember what the recipe was for those. But I think I can guess these next. I think I can guess the two that are after it, though. Pepper steak grants a little of a cold. This meat has been cooked in crushed peppers to extend its natural taste, and in a very similar fashion, we're actually running a little bit low on the high roll bass. I don't think I need that many Asian arowanas. So this should work too. Pepper seafood. The pepper seeds grilled with the seafood draw out its taste and pleasant aroma. Okay. Ooh, now these were the ones that I saw. Oh, these are some of the ones. Oh, there's actually one. Oh, there's one that I wanted to do so bad. We're going to do these ones first. Actually, wait, no. When is the one that I'm thinking of? When is the one that I'm thinking of? How far down on the list is that one? That one's a decent ways down the list. And I'm worried we might run out of ingredients. Oh. Well, I know it's recipe, and so I can save it for last. If we're gonna run out of ingredients by the time we reach it, I think we could save it for later too. But okay, these next three are ones that I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark as to how you make these ones. If this is not how you make these ones, I would be very surprised. Actually, you know what? We'll pop a save. Oil is a little bit rare. I'll pop a save, and then take a bird, take an oil. Deep fried drumstick. Hell yeah. A drumstick fried in high quality oil. It's full of out of this world flavor. They put KFC in my Zelda game. They put KFC deep fried thigh. A deep fried bird thigh. So good. It's hard. It's hard to take bites that aren't too big. Oh, hell yeah. Deep fried bird roast. A deep fried whole bird of the highest grade. It's a standard item in any celebratory feast. Oh. And that's the thing is, like, just looking at, like, a lot of, like, the new recipes that they've added in this game, you could tell that for the original Breath of the Wild, they had, like, a few, like, generic recipes in there. But most of the recipes were leaning more of, like, you know, Eastern cultures. There was a lot of curries. There were a lot of rice ball variants. But, like, this game, they're adding in the, like, oil-fried food, and there's another one that's coming up. They're like, very Western dishes, which... It's kind of fun that they're expanding in that direction. And honestly, though, just saying Eastern food now, though, there isn't, like, any sushi in this game. I guess there's no, like, seaweed you could collect. So it'd be a little bit weird without, like, seaweed wrapping. But no sushi. That's a little bit weird with how much fish are in this game. But how would you differentiate from, like, the game coding recipe between that and just, like, the standard, like, fish skewer, you know? So I guess that's probably why. Okay. Oh, God. These are these things where I couldn't remember. I don't even know how to pronounce it, let alone remember what its recipe was. Did we get one before? Oh, we did not. Ah, shit. What's the recipe then? Ooh, we're probably gonna have to come back to these ones. Because I don't remember how to cook this. You had to cook this one for a quet. Mionere. You had to cook a salmon one. in the first game as a quest line, and that's the only reason I knew its recipe then, and I've completely forgotten. I'm pretty sure butter was involved, but I can't remember what was all in it. So we'll actually come back to that one later. For now, let's do some more easy ones. This one should be super duper easy. Look at these guys. Again, 5 when I don't think you really need to, but it'll sell for a bit better. Copious simmered fruit. The flavors of the various fruits in the simmered dish exist in perfect harmony. Oh, very nice. The next one should just be that. Oh, no, wait, no, not that. Should just be this, I'd imagine. Simmered tomato. When simmered until tender, nutritious tomatoes can give this dish a sour kick. Okay. Oh. Now, this next one I could see going various ways. And we're going to pop a save now, because some of these ingredient combos might use expensive ones. But I'm just going to guess this for a starter. No, that's a simmered fruit. So let me just double check the recipes again, because I've already forgotten. Oh. That might be a hint. Oh, but no, I don't know then. Where were the other stews? Where were they at? They're at the start somewhere. Or no. No, wait, no. Where were the stews? Oh, wait, maybe we haven't done any stews yet, actually. Just looking at what some of these are. I think we're just getting into the stews now. Okay, so let's check what the stew recipes are. Oh. Tomato mushroom stew. There's not any real rhyme or reason there, whether that's a stew or a soup. How's that? Oh wait, no, there are other recipes. No? Alright, well that doesn't super help me. Man, that doesn't really help me much. Because it's just like random ingredients in the pot. Soup, jail chatter. Oh, that's not gonna really. I'm not really gonna be able to guess. It's like cream of mushroom soup, creamy meat soup. Is salt? Is butter? I don't know. I think we're gonna look up all of those recipes because they use actual ingredients and they're all different. So I think we're gonna do that later. Ooh, I think I remember how to make this one though. I think I remember how to make this one. We'll start with as a stamina bowl. Does that count as a vegetable? I think it does. If not, we just pop the save, so you'll be fine. Glazed veggies. Instantly refill some of your stamina wheel. Don't you like the taste of vegetables? Don't like the taste of vegetables? Simply saute them in honey for a salty sweet flavor. And in a similar vein, glazed seafood. Instantly refill some of your stamina wheel. A seafood dish that you can actually wolf down whole. I mean, you say that. Link scarfs down everything whole. That doesn't really affect much. Okay, there's one more that I accidentally just crossed out, but we haven't actually made it yet. Glazed mushrooms. Instantly refill some of your stamina wheel. The honey in this mushroom dish gives it a sweet, complex taste and a savory finish. Sweet. Okay. We'll come back for some of those more complicated dishes later. I'm gonna pop down another save because I think I remember the recipe for this one. I think it's very simple, but maybe it's not. Maybe there was another ingredient that I'm forgetting. We're gonna do is a pumpkin, a spooky wookie pumpkin. We're gonna do some meat. Meat stuffed pumpkin. Grants a level defense boost. This hollow meat-filled pumpkin is a local speciality of Kakarika Village. Very nice. Ooh, and we actually do have one risotto recipe, and so we can check this one. We already have one. A risotto. Mushroom risotto. It's butter rice? Yeah. Butter, rice, and salt. This is the cheesy risotto. Yeah. Butter, rice, and salt. Oh, there's corn chips. I don't know where you're getting them, but that's cool. Maybe they're just supposed to be really maybe they're supposed to be really thin and charred and crispy chunks of cheese. Maybe instead, I don't know, but they look like corn chips to me. But okay, butter, rice, and salt. I always get the rice and wheat mixed up. All right, and we need to make a vegetable one, which should function with you, right? No, that was the wrong one. Let's try. Was there an ingredient I missed there? There might have been an ingredient I missed. Butter, rice, salt. Butter, rice. Oh, butter, rice, fish. No, just rice and fish. No butter. Okay, so those also have different recipes for each of them. Okay, so we'll come back to those guys. Oh yeah, pilafs. We didn't have any of, which is a bit of a shame. Cheesy meat bowl. That one feels like it should. That one should just be this, right? Oh, no, not you. No. All right, we're reloading a save here then, because we just did a lot of recipes that didn't actually give us anything. How far back is this going to set us? What is this going to get rid of? Is this going to get rid of the meat stuffed pumpkin? Is that all I'm losing here? Glazed mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, meat stuffed pumpkin is all we lost, so we'll get that one back real quick. All right. Peel off. Cheesy meatball, which I just thought that was just going to be meat and cheese, but I guess not. There's also more of it. It's bread, right? Okay. Good thing we just saved, because I cannot remember how you make bread in this game. But I think it was this. Was this the bread recipe? If not, we can just reload the save. Wheat bread! Made with wheat from Tabantha region. The soft, springy bread smells just heavenly. I'm sure it does. Oh, melty, cheesy bread. I imagine that's going to be the same thing, but with some cheese thrown in. Right? That's got to be it. Melty, cheesy bread. Is there anything better than a simple slice of bread baked with a tino cheese on top? It actually looks a bit like garlic bread. And it's just because of how small the image is and little flakes of seasoning that they put inside of the melting cheese and the butter. But it looks a lot like garlic bread. And now now we're at the one. Now we're at the one, and I'm 90% sure I remember the recipe for this. This is one of those things that was spoiled for me, but I'm kind of glad it was spoiled for me because the entire game I've been itching to do it. Please get this right first try. If I got this wrong, I'd be very embarrassed. Hylian tomato pizza. A pizza made with fresh Hylian tomato. Slices of melty Atino cheese make it irresistible. Link, canonically, invented pizza in the Legend of Zelda world. Oh, that's very good. The second I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I need to get to the point that we're actually making some of the shit in this game. That sounds awesome. But yeah. I'm saving after that one. And you know what? Link's a bit low in hearts now. Doing all this cooking. It's a stomach grumbling business. Eat up, boy, you earned it. Enjoy that. Very nice. All right. Okay. I'm not sure on this one. I can check my recipes, though, I guess. See, oh, we have done. Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't know if the salt would be needed then, but rice, butter, salt. I'm going to assume that no, wheat, butter, salt. I got it backwards this time again. Wheat, butter, salt. And fingers crossed this actually works. Meat pie! You'll need an extra napkin to deal with this juicy pie of perfectly baked mincemeat. Very nice. Actually, what is that? What is that dripping off the side there? I don't know. The next one seems like it should also be obvious. Now I can spend the cheese a little bit more frivolously because we already got the pizza. Cheesy tomato. Oh, that's actually cute. A simple dish of Highland tomato topped with delicious Italiano cheese. A perfect snack. This guy just has like olives or something on the top there. That's kind of cool. That's little hors d'oeuvres. Okay. These next two also look a little bit complicated, but I think we've got one of them. Yeah, omelet. Just egg. Oh. Is it just egg and the potential ingredients? Maybe? Could be. So an egg and a vegetable, an egg and a mushroom, an egg and cheese. I mean, we have lots of eggs and we have lots of vegetables, so I guess it's not going to hurt too much to check. Although, let's try carrot and an egg. Is that going to give this, no, that's just a regular omelet. Okay, so that's not it. Should we try butter, salt, egg, vegetable then? I'll pop a saver for that one. Butter, salt, egg, and vegetable. Vegetable omelet. Okay, yeah. Grants a low-level movement speed boost. This home-style dish mixes fluffy eggs with chopped vegetables for nutritional balance. Okay. Salt. No, not you. No, not you. Butter, salt, egg, and a mushroom. Mushroom, hello. The fluffy texture of this omelet is one of the great joys of this dish, as well as life. Oh, that's cute. Butter, salt, and cheese. That should be it, right? No, that's just a regular omelet. Okay, I'm actually gonna reset that one. We're gonna reset here, real quick, because I don't want to waste my cheese on that if that's not the recipe. Because this also might be like, oh no, this is not gonna be the last thing we need cheese for. We're gonna need more cheese, but I want that cheese back. I want that cheese back. I know it's a bit stupid, but it's gonna be faster loading a save and just doing the recipe again. Then it's gonna be hunting down those ingredients again, and then doing it in like another stream. You know, this is gonna be a little bit quicker. All right, vegetable omelet. Mushroom omelet. Okay. Ooh, okay. These two should be pretty easy, I think. Because I think I remember these two from the original game. Honey. Oh no. No, that's its own thing. Right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was just talking a big game. Talking a big game, and I got it wrong right away. Yeah, we have the omelets. Okay, let's try this one instead then. Actually, let's try a variety. Maybe it has to be more than one then. That could also be the case here. Honeyed fruits, a dish that combines the thick sweetness of honey with the acidity of sour fruits. And last of our honey, Oh, ooh, actually, okay, no, yeah, we can sell our meals. Okay. Look what I got. All right, and we'll sell them some of our cooking. See, like how much the honey fruits go for there, because we actually put in 5 ingredients for some of this other shit. Not the buttered apples. We're saving those for the horse god. I should be able to fit like the rest of what's on this page. Is this? Yeah, okay. We should have like one more batch selling the beetle, and then of like guessing recipes and selling the beetle, and then I'll look up the remaining recipes and we can see if we can cook any of them. Because there's some that we're definitely out of ingredients for, which is a shame, but whatever. Sorry, I skipped the bread there. I should feel a little bad about that. My OCD is like triggered. I triggered my own OCD doing that. Oh, I mean, we are going to breach 5,000 though, so that's very good. All right. All right, good looking. Back to cooking. Okay. Okay, the next one, I think I remember how to make this one. I'm pretty sure it's just this. Honey candy. Instantly refill some of your salmon wheel. A natural sweet, brimming with nutrition and made by stewing fresh honey. Very nice. I always love the little like wrappers that Link had for it. It was very, very cute. Okay, now all of these recipes are more complicated ones. Although I guess this one is probably going to be similar to you, right? The wild berry crepe, wheat, sugar, egg, milk, and wild berry, right? Wheat, sugar, egg, milk, wheat, egg, milk, sugar, and a wild berry. You'd assume this would be it? Wildberry crepe. Sweet, tart wild berries are folded into thin, springy dough to make this dessert. Very, very nice. Okay. I'll save for that one, because that was a bit of a complicated recipe. But then the cakes. We should have one cake, and I assume the cakes are also very similar. Yeah, the cake. Wheat, sugar, butter. Pie is also wheat, sugar, butter. So is the tart. Okay, so maybe a lot of these are just wheat, sugar, butter. So we'll try just wheat, sugar, butter, and the ingredient and see if that works for this first one. And then if that works for this first one, it should be for all of them. So wheat, sugar, butter. And we need a nut. Nut. They're not there. Where'd they go? They're over here. Nut cake. Forest nuts give this cake a pleasant texture with a simple, understated sweetness. All right. Butter, sugar, wheat, and that was it, right? I hadn't already forgotten it. And then a fruit. Oh, we'll do apple. Apple pie. Did we need that one too? We didn't. And I'll let that one slide. Let's try a banana instead. Butter, sugar, wheat. No, that's 2 wrong ones in a row. Okay, I'm reloading the save then. Did I already forget the cake recipe? Did I get it wrong the second time? Or is it supposed to be something else? Maybe we should just skip the cake recipes. I'll get the nut cake again, but I think the rest of the cake recipes I think we'll consult the guide for them. It was. Yeah, it was wheat, sugar, and beets. Or butter, sugar, wheat, and then a nut. That was nut cake. All right. And this next one, I think I remember from the original game. Oh, shooting star just landed up there. That's kind of cool. Star fragment. Isn't it just this? Yep, milk. Make this by heating up some milk. Drink it just before bed to ensure a good night's sleep. Very nice. Yeah, fresh milk, and then it's just called milk. I remember that one really throwing me when I was consulting like the guides for Breath of the Wild, though, because I think IGN called it warm milk, even though it's just milk in the game. And that confused the hell out of me. Maybe it's like a PAL region thing where in Europe they called it warm milk. I don't know. Oh, okay. So now we're getting to like the interesting bit where actually I might. Okay, I might actually skip ahead a little, get a couple of other recipes out of the way. Before we handle these ones. Rock hard food. A dish gone awry after adding the wrong ingredient. Chewing your way through this won't be fun, but it will fill you up when you're between a rock and a hard place. Very funny. And these next couple are actually, because they were on a different page, I completely missed them. We need a tomato, apple, and a golden apple. We're just going to pop them down there. Not quite close enough, I don't think. Roasted Highland tomato. Highland tomato toasted whole. Its juicy inside will restore more health when consumed. Baked apple? Oh, wait, we've had that one before. Oh, no, charred apple is what I need to get. Oh. Baked golden apple. A luxurious snack of golden apple roasted directly over a fire. Its impeccable balance between acidity and sweetness gives it an otherworldly, delicious flavor. Let's try this instead, then. Let's try... Oh. Whatever. Let's try this instead. Let's try putting you in the fire. Letting you heat up to bake apple. And now let's let you try and burn again. Nope, that just gets rid of it. Okay, so that's clearly something different then. And I'm not sure you get that, because if that's not baked, or maybe I just miswrote it in my notes. Yeah, no, there's something called a charred apple. That's between a baked apple and a baked golden apple. Or a baked golden apple and a roasted Highland tomato. Why don't I make that one? Okay. So we're going to pop a save there. And I'm going to take a wild guess for this next one. Because there are 5 recipes here that are all kind of... I'm going to take a drink first. I'm thirsty. Okay. There are 5 recipes here that are entirely new to this game that I had no fucking idea about. And looking at the pictures on the list of recipes on like the wiki when I was writing this shit down, they caught my attention immediately. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's cool. Let's see if I can find... Because I have no idea where this even is. I have a guess on how you make them. Because it's like one of the only things that wasn't in the original game that I could associate with this. I just need to find where the hell they are. Where are they? I don't know where they are in the inventory. You know I have a lot of them, though. Maybe this is not what you're supposed to use for it. Oh, no? We're going to try just this, and we're going to see if this works. If it doesn't work, no big loss, because we can get these easily. No? Okay. Dubious food. Okay. So it's not that. But I feel like this could be involved somehow. It might just be monster extract that's involved. But we'll get to these recipes, I think, last. If we're going to be looking shit up now, we'll get to these ones last. Just because they're kind of like, what do you call it? They're very cool. I think they'd be fun to like finish things off with. Although we're probably not going to totally finish things off with them because there definitely are other recipes that I'm missing. How did I go to the complete wrong page like 2 or 3 times in a row? Okay, so we get at my list. Actually, let me turn my volume down too. In case they have an ad play. Okay, so the first thing we missed was 35 herb saute. It says any herb, flower, or vegetable. Oh, and then a Goron spice. I don't know if we tried that or not. But a Goron spice and an herb. Herb saute, a fragrant mixture of herbs and spices. It's equally recognized by its unique aroma. Okay. And then fragrant mushroom saute is any mushroom and Goron spice. Okay, we couldn't figure out. I couldn't remember what you needed to do for a saute, but it's just this and spice. Okay. Fragrant mushroom saute. The fragrant aroma of the sauteed spice and mushroom dish makes your mouth water. Okay. Now we get to the number 43, and it's kin. Okay, so it's wheat, butter, and then the seafood of choice by the looks of things. Yeah, wheat, butter. Yeah, wheat, butter, and seafood. Okay. So there's a few different versions of this that we can get. We're going to get butter, we're going to get wheat, and then there are 2 specialty versions, and then there's a generic version. So I guess we'll start with the specialties. We'll do porgy first. Porgy Minere grants low-level attack boost. Popular among residents of coastal regions, the juicy porgy is a delicious dish. This juicy porgy is a delicious dish. Then we need a version that uses a salmon, which... Oh, we don't actually have a salmon. Oh, we don't have any hearty salmon. Uh-oh. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do later. All right. Regular fish, butter, and wheat, though, should give us the regular seafood version. Yeah, just seafood. Rich butter flanks fresh seafood. The secret ingredient is lots and lots of love. Aww, how cute. But yeah, we need another hearty salmon for the last one. Actually, what time is it? Oh, we can actually probably do this now. What do you think our luck is here? I don't know if she can drop hearty food, but what's our luck going to be? Oh my god. Our luck is amazing. She actually dropped a salmon. Mifa dropped a salmon. That's great. I was going to say, because in between sessions, because this is another thing that I forgot to bring up, because I was going to talk about the Mew streams, and I completely forgot to. I got so caught up in, like, oh, new Amiibo. Last time when I popped my Amiibo, I popped Mifa live during the stream, and I got another Va Ruta helm. And I popped them all after the stream, and I got another Va Meadow helm. So I've been having like great luck at getting like extra suit parts for these. Another thing that I did last time is I bought a full extra copy of the Dark set and then sold that. I don't know how often I'm going to do that. Because, yeah, that cost me like nearly 600 pos to do. So we can only do that like 2, maybe like 3 more times if I grind up pos a little more. And so I kind of like having my high po count. And so I don't know if I'm going to do that at all again, if that many times again. But that is something that I could theoretically do. Okay, so it is... No, not you. It is a salmon. Wheat and butter. I'm so glad I remembered that. Because I've been farming her a little bit for fish anyway, because we need so many fish for suit upgrades. Salmon Meunier. The crispy skin of this fried hearty salmon puts its texture in a class all its own. And like personally, I think that the glowing cavefish looks a bit like a salmon, but that's not on the ingredient list here, so I don't think that would work. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. All right, so number 50 next. Fruity mushroom stew. Oh, no, fruit's not involved at all. Well, I guess a tomato is technically a fruit, but I was expecting to be tomatoes and like a more generic fruit. Fruit, milk, and rock salt. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that at all. Fruity tomato stew, a colorful dish, a bounty of fruits simmered with fresh tomatoes. Okay. And then we're into cream of vegetable soup, herb, salt, and milk. Okay. Now give me any herb, but I'm just using the generic Hylian herbs because there's so many of them. Cream of vegetable soup. Oh, I didn't read the tooltip. Sorry. Made by simmering vegetables and milk, this healthy dish is as simple as its ingredients. All right. Now, veggie cream soup is a carrot or pumpkin, and then the rock salt milk. Okay. Oh, 69 milk. We're down past it again. We'll probably just use a carrot because we're low on pumpkins. Although I do need carrots for the harvest upgrades, but still. Veggie cream soup. This creamy soup showcases the sweetness of vegetables in a veritable taste explosion. Okay. All right. Now cream of mushroom soup should be next. A mushroom, a herb, and a rock salt in milk. See, so that's the kind of thing that, like, even if I figured out it was a rock salt milk, I wouldn't have thought to put both in the herb and the mushroom in. I would have just assumed it would have been just a mushroom. So it's like little caveats like that always catch me up. Creamy mushroom soup. This creamy mushroom and vegetable soup is thick and flavorful. Creamy meat soup is meat, herb, rock salt, and milk. Okay. Creamy meat soup. This nutritious soup contains serious portions of lightly braised meat and many vegetables. Very nice. And now the last one. This was a special recipe that we learned in the original game, and I'm kicking myself for having forgotten it by now. Okay, it's milk, volt fruit, hydromelon, and a hardy radish. I think a big hardy radish might work, but we're going to use a regular one. I like his little humming of different Zelda tunes as you cook these things. Oh yes, the creamy heart soup. Enjoying this sweet soup with another person will bring you both closer together. And I thought this one was really cute because it was taught by I don't know if it was actually taught in the romance class, but with some of the romance classmates in Gerudo Town, and it has the volt fruit and the hydromelon because those are the crops you get in Gerudo Town. Just a very, very, very nice little stew. Very sweet. I love it. It's pretty in pink. Okay. And that is actually the entire first page, I think. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm missing anything. Okay, cool. Second page, though. I think we're going to start running out of shit because of having no more whole birds and having no more cheese. So some of these we're not going to be able to do. But I should pop a save now just to lock that in case something really nasty happens. Okay, we need to get to 80. Vegetable risotto. Okay. Carrot or pumpkin, rice, butter, and salt. Okay. We'll do carrot. We will do rice or salt, butter, and rice. Okay. Vegetable risotto. The sweetness of the ingredients gives this risotto a mild flavor. All right. Salmon risotto is next, which, damn it, we got lucky once, but we can't pop her again. Oh man, we need another hearty salmon to do that one. So that's a no-go. Damn. This next one should be easy though. Yeah, rice, butter, salt, and crab for the next one. So rice, butter, salt, and the crabs are down here. We need these guys. So we're gonna use, and we have so many bright-eyed. We're gonna use the bright-eyes. I probably actually could have thrown 2 in there to make it look a higher quality and sell better, but an everyday staple of seaside villages. The secret to its delicious flavor lies in crab fat. Why do you call them crab fat? What do you ever do to you? Okay. Poultry pilaf, raw bird drumstick, rice, butter, bird egg. Oh. Wait. I almost grabbed salt. Butter, rice, drumstick, and bird egg. roasting the bird and its unborn children, or possibly unfertilized children. Most likely unfertilized. Poultry pilaf, sautéed highly in rice, steamed in poultry broth. Cook at a low heat or until the rice is fluffy. Okay, so I'm assuming that the prime and the gourmet are the same ingredients, but just the bigger bird hunches, but we don't have any whole birds left. So, damn it. Oh, can't carry any more meals anyway. Okay. We'll go sell these. We should have enough. Yeah, we should have enough room for everything else. Look what I got. Dubious food. Imagine if it came out and that was all I sold to him. Oh, and actually, while I'm remembering it, the Von Metal helm, or extra Von Metal helm, they're very good money, which is kind of nice that like there's still like a way, because like none of the Amiibo gear is exclusive to the Amiibo anymore, and I very much appreciate that because I don't like pay to win games, and like locking that much content behind extra peripherals was a bit of a shame. But also, like, it's good that if you have the Amiibo, they're not like worthless anymore. You can still get some really good shit from them because like $600 item to sell that you don't need any extra copies of, that's pretty damn good. Big preach there, Nintendo, having that in there. Beetle's eating good tonight. Maybe I should have kept the hearty salmon because it was a full restore. That might have been nice. But I couldn't really make use of like 5 extra hearts because I don't have room for 5 extra hearts, which is a bummer. Like, I know it would be overpowered, but it is a bit of a shame that the extra heart mechanic like cuts off at like the max possible hearts. It's a little bit of a shame that you can't just get like super stacked up and become ridiculously tanky. Oh, we might manage to break 6,000. That would actually be very good. Getting that much just from some random cooking. I'd love that. All right. That chest is still there. Oh, no, that was the one from Mifa. I was about to say, I thought when you reloaded saves, chest despawn, but that was the Mifa chest, not the one from like our Guardian and shit. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so where were we? Oh, yeah. We're going to take the bird leg, the egg, the rice, and butter, right? Yeah, butter. Prime poultry pilaf. The rice permeates the savory taste of this poultry in this Gerudo region favorite. Oh. No. Are there birds you can kill for meat in Gerudo? I don't remember that. I don't remember that being a thing. And then curry pilaf is just a Goron spice, butter, and rice. Okay. I think I remember freaking out about that recipe being super weird in the original game too, where it's like that's just like a random combination. But curry pilaf, the Goron spice used in this pilaf has given it a rich, spicy aroma. Okay. Now, next up is 97. Cheesy meat bowl is. Oh wait, yeah, we have one cheese left, which, yeah, I guess we'll spend this on this now. There's 2 variants of this. Actually, okay, no, never mind. There's 3 different variants of this dish for each tier of meat. So screw it. We're gonna save the cheese for one of the other more one-offish recipes down the line. I think is what we're gonna do. What was the recipe though? Meat, cheese, rice, and salt. Okay, so that's not super bad. We're going to skip ahead to 115. It's an omelet that we didn't do. Cheesy omelet. Ooh, okay, it looks like it's just because they had to have something, like, additional, like, with this. Okay. Because I think cheese, butter, salt, and bird egg. I'm pretty sure is that what I tried is that's what I tried before. But you also have to have, like, a base ingredient, like a mushroom or a vegetable, for the cheese to, like, go over, essentially. That makes sense. You know what? Fair enough. I'll give the game that one. That's logical. Cheesy omelet. Satisfying dish with a Tino cheese poured over a tasty omelet. Very good. All right. Now, 121. Egg pudding. Milk, egg, and sugar. Was this one in the original? Because the name didn't ring any bells, but looking at the image at it now, I think that I remember getting this before. Egg pudding. Made by cooking eggs and milk in a special mold. Its soft texture melts your mouth. Is that a like? What? I miss the old ones. They look like cute little flans in the old games. What did they do to them in this one? They're so spooky now. I don't like it. Okay, 126 is fruitcake. Wild berry or apple, and then any other fruit. Okay, I tried just a wild berry. I tried just an apple, and that was apple pie. I tried just a wild berry, and that was like something else. No, I think it was a banana or something. Yeah, I tried banana, and that was just like simmered bananas. But then you had to do two. That's such a specific recipe, though, and then sugar and wheat. There's like a specific recipe. Has to be a wild berry or an apple. Then it can be any other fruit, and then it's the wheat and the sugar. Oddly specific, some of these recipes, which is why, like, I kind of prefer having the guide a little bit, just to, like, give me some, like, push in the right direction. Chili fruitcake. Making ample use of fruits found all over Hyrule, this cake is a must for celebrations. Okay. And then pumpkin pie. Can be either pumpkin, but we only have 4 to 5 left. Sugar, wheat, and butter. Okay. Pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I'm a sucker for pumpkin pie. Grants some defense boost. The intense sweetness of pumpkins makes this dessert popular among children. Hey, wait a minute! Oh, what you trying to say here? Hold on. I went to college. Cheesecake. Okay. Now this is the problem, of course. Like I was debating, do I want to do the cheesy omelet or do I want to do the cheesecake? Cheesecake. I'll read out the recipe: cheese, wheat, sugar, and butter. We don't have any cheese left. I guess we could. I mean, theoretically, we could just pop in to. We could. All right. You know what? Detour. Real quick detour. I didn't really want to do this, but since this is gonna be way easier than getting more whole birds, for one thing. So screw it. We're gonna do this now. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick detour to just buy more cheese, because if we only got 4 recipes, oh wait, no, there might be more potentially in the future, but like 4 recipes that we definitely need cheese for, I might as well just get it, you know, just buy some cheese. It's not that much of a detour. You also get more milk over here because we're gonna need it for the horses now. Get cheese. This is expensive. Fresh milk. Oh, and actually, you know what? While we're here, some pumpkins. We had one recipe that needed a sun pumpkin too. Okay, so that was actually like not too bad of a detour because now we get a lot more of our recipes like cleaned out than I had done. I had marked. Damn, are we gonna be able to do everything except for salmon risotto and the gourmet poultry pilaf? We might be able to do like all but like 2 recipes now. Oh, that makes me. Oh God. We could potentially do every recipe tonight. I kind of want to do that then. I'd have to like stop and look up like locations to get some of the other things. But and Epona's mane is pretty bright and glowing. That's kind of wild. But we'll cook these. We'll cook everything that we can cook with what's in our pack first, and then we'll do other shit. Okay, so cheese, wheat, sugar, and butter. Wheat, butter, sugar. Cheesecake, a rich, moist, flavorful dessert with a Hatino cheese base. Very wonderful. And I'm going to start by type so our cheese is back up by the top. Okay, so now let's go back to our those cheesy bowls. A little bit too far back. Okay, yeah, cheese bowls. So it's meat, cheese, rice, and salt. Okay. Meat, cheese, rice, salt. Cheesy meat bowl, a high-calorie dish with meat and plenty of cheese. A great dish for hungry diners. All right. Salt, rice, cheese. This is the right one, right? Yeah. And prime meat. Prime cheesy meat bowl. This bowl is loaded with high-quality meat and cheese. A satisfying meal for any big eater. And gourmet, rice, cheese, salt. Gourmet cheesy meatball. Oh, now that does look gourmet. Top quality meat and cheese piled high. But can it satisfy the ultimate gourmand? Oh, actually, I kind of go back to the list and check. Pizza. I had something to comment on the pizza. Where was the pizza? Let me look here again. Where was I'll check these on my list. 107. It's going the wrong way. I thought it was for a minute. Okay, no, it doesn't. It has olives and peppers on it, and then like bigger slices of tomato. Okay, I thought it had mushrooms on it. I was gonna ask, could you make a mushroom pizza? But no. Where'd you get the peppers from? Spicy peppers are red peppers, not green peppers. Where'd you get those peppers, Link? How'd you get that? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, and you know what? We're going to because this is one of the few recipes that we were missing. From the back of the thing. We'll just do this one real quick because I know how to make this one. Baked sun pumpkin. A large, whole, roasted sun pumpkin. It lost its original effect in the baking process, but it's soft and tasty. That's what a lot of people say about me. What? Okay. Next up is fruit pie. Which I don't know. Maybe we're going to be missing some of the ingredients for this one, or some of the ones that are coming up actually. Which I'm hoping we should have enough though. Fingers crossed. Fruit pie. Any fruit excluding apple or pumpkin, wheat, sugar, and butter. Okay. Wheat, sugar, butter, and then not an apple or a pumpkin. We'll do a hydromelon. Fruit pie. A celebration isn't a celebration until this fruit-filled crust hits the table. Oh, very nice. Now, this is a recipe from the original game, so I should remember this one. But I don't remember this one. There was a quest for it, but monster cake is sugar, butter, wheat, and then monster extract. Sugar, butter, and then monster extract. Monster cake. It doesn't look as evil as I remember. I don't know if they changed the image or not, but I remember it looking more sinister. It said that once you have a taste of this cake, you'll never forget its sweetness. Okay. Now, next up, I'm actually going to skip ahead a little bit, and we're going to do a few other things first. Before I do these ones. Charred pepper. Oh, no wonder I wasn't getting it. I had it in my notes as charred apple. It's charred pepper I was needing. No fucking wonder I couldn't guess this one. Oh, yeah, that it does do that. Yeah, I remember that now. I actually needed 2 of them to get that, though. Maybe this would get that fast. A charred pepper. A pepper that's been gently caressed by an open flame. It's much less spicy now. Okay. Now, there's actually a couple here that actually I forgot about because they were underneath the roasted and the chilled section, which I should be able to guess the recipes for these ones. But I'll pop a save anyway in case I fuck something up here. Because I might fuck something up here. All right. Now, we're going to need a critter with... I guess it doesn't really have to be a critter, I don't think. Let's get a winterwing butterfly. And let's get 4 boko guts. Should do it, I think, right? Chili elixir grants a low-level cooling effect, raising your body's resistance to heat. Crucial for long journeys to the desert. Then there's the mighty elixir, which... that should be you, then. Bladed rhino beetle. 4 boko guts. Mighty elixir grants a low-level might effect, which strengthens your body and mind to boost your attack power with all weapons. Okay. And then tough elixir, which I don't actually know what that one would be. Let's look that one up. That's the very last one, or at least the very last one that I'm missing. Yeah, it's not the very last one. It's the last one that I'm missing in the list, though. Tough elixir, rugged rhino beetle. Oh, damn. We don't have those. Shid. But I guess that's another thing that we could just go and get. I could look up where they spawn, and we could go grab one. Could be an option. Okay, so that's everything that I can make with the ingredients that are in my pack right now, except for this family of recipes that is entirely new to this game. And they look so badass. They look so amazing. Hold on. Let me find them. All right. Okay. It's close. It's just it's a more complicated recipe than I was giving it credit for. Okay, so we're going to get some seafood. We're going to get some milk, or meat, rather. And we're going to get a dark clump. Dark stew. Grants a low-level gloom protection. A daring dish made of dark clumps stewed with meat and fish. What a surprise. So first off, looks fucking badass. All of these recipes in this family look like this crazy cool blue swirling effect. That's just like very, very cool. I very much like that. But also, like, I just wasn't expecting you to use the dark clumps of cooking at all. I was expecting that to count as like a monster part, but it was with the cooking ingredients, so I should have like guessed that this would be something like this. I will point out though, once again, frickin' IGN fucking me over a little. They have this labeled as dark instead of dark stew, and I thought it was weird. Why is there one that's just called dark? That seems so like basic. But no, it's dark stew is what it's supposed to be. All right, so for this next one, we need a dark clump. We need some wheat. We need some milk, and we need some goat butter. Warding dark soup. Grants level gloom protection. A gooey soup built on stewed dark clump. One could get lost in its swirls and flavors. So I'm wondering if that blue shit is what's inside of like the clump, because it's like a cloth containing something that's like pulsing. So I wonder if like whatever's pulsing in there is like blue or something. So we need a rice spice. And a dark clump. Morning dark curry. A hard-hitting curry with a dark clump base whose flavor is hard to hide. I really like the division on this one of like the blue murkiness and then like the pitch black rice. That's pretty fucking cool. That's something that they put in like Burger King for a Batman promotion. All right. Next up is the dark rice ball. We need another dark clump. We need another rice. And then we need just some salt. Aggressive level gluten protection. Bold rice ball made from a dark clump and Hylian rice. Its flavor is unforgettable. And actually, like the image of that one, it looks less like a rice ball to me and more like an ube roll that's been like cut in half and like the calves have been like split apart. There's not quite like what I usually envision with a rice ball, but I guess you can make them like basically however you want. So it still works. Just round instead of triangular. And then here's the last one, which actually saying that this one's definitely based on an ube. Look at this image here. Ooh. Okay, so we need a dark clump, we need cane sugar, we need goat butter, and we need tabantha wheat. Warding dark cake grants mid-level gloom protection, an unusual dark clump cake with a unique flavor that may be impossible to fully describe. Oh, that looks pretty good. It actually doesn't heal that much. Yeah, it only gives you back 2 hearts, but it gives you 6 minutes of gloom resistance, which is pretty. Well, I guess it's only a 2-heart gloom resistance. I wonder if that stacks with the suit or not. Most of the times, the suit and the status effect don't stack. But I feel like for Gloom Hearts, that'd be one where it wouldn't be that OP to let it stack. But okay. We actually have 3 spots left in our inventory, which, at least, for recipes. So, let me check our recipe guide and make sure I'm not missing any. Okay, we're missing 4. The salmon risotto, the gourmet poultry, the tough elixir. What is the other one that I am missing? Well, let's go through the entire list. Let's start at number 1 and let's just page through them. I think even though it's a little bit late, it shouldn't be hard to get like 1 beetle, 1 1 hardy salmon, and then the whole bird might be a bit tricky, but we should be able to manage it if I just look up where they spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I was about to say, like, wait, did I miss 57? No. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Oh, no, 82 is one that we're missing. That is the salmon risotto, though. Got that one. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87 we're missing, too. That's the gourmet poultry pilaf, though. Okay. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 107, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ooh, no, 22. Okay. I just did not put that one in my list. We're missing 122. We'll see if we can cook this one right now. Plain crepe. Okay. We should be able to. Egg, sugar, milk, and wheat. Plain crepe. And I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to sell a couple of things to Beetle here. Oh, no. Where'd he go? Hello, Lizzie. Over here. We're just going to sell a couple things because I don't know how much room is left in our inventory. But if I sell at least one more thing, we'll have enough for everything that I'm missing. So we'll just go ahead and sell off the 2 elixirs. All right. So now I just need to find locations where I can actually get these things. So I think we'll start with the rugged rhino beetle because we need a picture of that for the compendium anyway. Okay. we'll have to like skip till night before doing this, but it's probably good that we're going here anyway because this is like a great spot for like any sort of ingredients. There should be a tree full of beetles here by Satori Mountain, which is actually very good because that should also have the energetic and the regular beetle, and I need those for suit upgrades, and also we're missing another one of those for the compendium picture. So we'll go get a rugged beetle from there. All right. I'll put on my stealth set so we can actually sneak up on these guys and get a pick and get them. Apparently, the amount of rupees that come out of a bloopy are based on how much damage you do with your weapon. For bows, that definitely does durability. I'm not sure if your blade does damage to them, though. Oh, actually, it's raining. Oh, the beetles are probably not going to come out in the rain, are they? Ooh, that might be a problem. Oh, so it's going to go to climb in the rain. That's also going to be a problem. Should. Actually. Not a problem. Okay, yeah, they're probably not going to be here because it's raining, which is a big issue. Although I think I see a few, actually. Hold on, maybe there is. No, there's no beetles in the tree. Okay. How far away from that cave? Yeah, we just ran past it. Let's actually go back to that cave. God damn it. Fucking. Just barely too low to the ground to jump up and get like a glide with two of them. That's annoying. Alright. We'll skip till night again and hopefully it won't be raining. Let's actually use a flint for once to light the fire instead of our fire spear. Skip the light. Alright, is it raining? It's still raining! What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna use my flame spear to light it this time. We need a night where it's not raining. So the beetles will actually come out. This is gonna be the most annoying part. Is it triggered to always rain in Satori Mountain this time too? That's also possible. That'd be really annoying if that's the case. I'm sure you can actually buy these off of Beetle at some point. Okay, no, it's not raining. Okay, so this is our chance. I was about to say, like, I'm sure you could buy these off of Beetle, but I'm not actually sure if you can. Because he always, like, demands to get the beetles off of you. It'd be weird if he would sell them off to people then. I've only ever seen him sell the butterflies and darners, I know for a fact. And I think he sells the crickets? Does he sell frogs? I don't know if he sells frogs. But, we need pictures of these beetles anyway, so this will hopefully help a little. A little bit of a detour from just a cooking stream that I was planning on doing, but if we can get all the recipes today, that would be so freaking cool. At least that quark puzzle we did. It's kind of cool. Okay, so one of the trees here is supposed to be crawling with beetles in this region, and I don't know which one it's going to be. I do have one of the beetles, I think it's the yellow ones, already tracked in my inventory. So I could change target to the one beetle that I've actually got. Because they should like all be here, right? Well, hopefully the freaking Octoroks aren't going to scare them off. Maybe there's not any beetles. Oh, Ferocious passing by. Maybe I got the wrong spot, too. This looks about right. Maybe it's more like here? Maybe those Octoroks did scare them all off. Or maybe there's just no energetics here. There's only the other kinds. Okay, apparently there's another Octorok around here somewhere, which is really annoying. Where's the other Octorok? Where are you, dude? Come on. Come on out. I didn't expect it to be this lengthy of a process. Where's this bastard? Okay, was that it? Is there another one? Alright. I'm assuming that they just scared the beetles off. Those guys. Okay? I'm going to assume that's what happened, and we're going to try this again. If I can't find them, though, we're just going to, like, freaking, like, find a different guide and find a different place where these guys can spawn. Maybe I'll console the object map if this doesn't work. Or if this makes it rain again. Maybe this isn't it. Okay. And I'm still hearing the monster music. But the tracker's not picking up any beetles. I don't see any beetles on this tree. So I don't think it's this tree. So I'm just going to consult the object map instead and hope that this gives me something that is usable. All right, rugged rhino beetles. It will let me zoom out. Not zoom in, zoom out. Okay, it is targeting here, but it's a little bit north of where I am right now. Yeah, it's more on like the lakefront. This guy on Reddit marked it wrong. It's more like here-ish. Hopefully, if I can get out of like the line of sight of the Octorok, they won't bother me. Because I remember seeing a tree with a bunch of beetles in it in this game. I just don't remember where it was. Oh. Okay, it's starting to track some. Alright, there's where the energetics are. Rugged rhino beetle. Hell yeah. Before we run out to pick them up, though, are there any regular beetles? There are. Or, the mighty ones. The bladed rhino beetle. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's nice to get a picture of them in their natural habitat. Alright, we're going to try and pick up as many of these guys as we can. We're going to start with the ruggeds. Just to, like, ensure we can get them. Rugged rhino beetle. This beetle's hard body resembles armor. When the shell is cooked with monster parts, the resulting elixir it boosts your defense. Because I need like all of these guys for like suit upgrades. You know, like I think I need 9 of the blues and 9 of the yellows. I don't think I need any of the greens. Funny enough, which is weird because they're like the new ones, which I guess also makes sense because then it's like, well, none of the suits use them for upgrades in the original game, so of course none are going to use them here. All right, sweet. So we got it's 1 of 3 down. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go to the object map for this one again, just to not like read through another like Reddit guide that's not like super great. All right. Any good spots where we can get these? We're gonna try and find hardy salmon next. Okay. Oh, that was one of the spots that the immediate Google results gave me, and so I guess we are gonna go that one. The Google results said like the you could find some in the flight range, so we're gonna go to the flight range, I guess. And I will actually go to my freaking creature list if I can find it now. How am I losing that one? We got both of the beetles. Hell yeah. I'm going to switch to a better outfit here, though. It's way at the top. I should just like go to the whole top, but all right. Very thorny area. Apparently, in the water down here below the flight range, you can find hardy salmon. Which I don't know if this water freezes you to death or not. It's also kind of hard to land in it because of like the updraft, but apparently, ooh, and I think I see one. Yep, there's some hardy. There's some hardy salmon there. Maybe that's a little bit of a waste of a Lionel bow, but I want my hardy salmon. Hell yeah. Okay, that one was much easier. Okay, and this last one should also be pretty easy because aren't there? I can't remember exactly where they are, but there are birds in the Great Sky Island somewhere that you could hunt. I might check where exactly they are. We need a picture of them too. What are they called? What are they called? Forest ostrich. And they should drop a whole bird. Or maybe not. I might try this one instead of the object map. I might just check where's a good place to get whole bird. Actually, maybe they sell them in Gerudo. I mean, this guy does have a tip. Okay. I think we can try this. This might be a bit grindy. Hopefully this doesn't take like over 30 minutes, and hopefully I actually have this animal in my compendium, because I know I'm bad about taking pictures of birds. I do have it. Okay. Apparently these guys can drop whole bird, and apparently you can find them around here. I guess I could also save scum, theoretically, if we find one. I don't know, because these aren't like monsters. They're not going to respawn. I could find one I could save, and I could keep reloading and killing it until it gives me a whole bird, which would theoretically take less time than running circles around the place over and over again to try and get one. I don't know if they actually come out during night, though. We should probably... Is there wood here? There's no wood here. I'll actually skip till day, because I think there's like probably going to be a higher chance that they'll spawn during the day. Let's put that with a lot of things. I didn't plan to go for this long. I was planning this to be only an hour and a half stream, but it might get to 2.5. I don't know the exact path that this person is recommending that you take to find these guys. But apparently they're around here somewhere. And of course, it was just a text guide. There was no like picture or video. And so I'm assuming that this is the right place. It's got the same name. He said stone mushrooms. I'm assuming he's talking about these things. Maybe they don't come out when it's snowing too. That could also potentially be a thing. I don't waste too much time here, though. I want to get this done. Okay, well, I ran a lap. I didn't pick any up. I think before we run another lap, I'm going to do something else real quick. Okay, there's a map of Elven Ostrich, though, which is what dropped a whole bird in the original. Okay, this one has specific locations where they should spawn in. We might try this instead, then. Because these were the guys that I remembered in the original game that gave you lots of whole bird. There's two possible locations very close to each other, like right here and like right here. And so we'll see if we can save scum these guys, maybe. So all we need is one whole bird. One whole bird and we'll be set. I can also change my target to what we're actually trying to find now, which would be Elven Ostrich. Okay, there's none there. So Wizrobe here. Right, so he wasn't in either of those ones, unless this way is. This guy more far south? Not really, no, that's about the right location. Okay, well, there's also a potential one. It can spawn here. They can spawn right outside this cave. They can spawn on the bridge here. They can spawn down in this pass. Okay, we'll try that instead. All we need, God, I don't know if saving the game makes it so that they respawn every time you reload the save, then we only need to find one, and then we can farm it until we get the whole bird. But I feel like this is going to be the most annoying part. I was hoping that the forest ostriches in like the Great Sky Island would drop them, but I don't know if they do, and we don't have a picture of those ones to track them. So if they did, God damn it, Mineru. If we don't get it in like half an hour, then like as disappointing as it is, we'll probably have to call the stream, because I don't want to waste too much time trying to get one ingredient. I can try and get like a whole bird in one of the mute streams maybe, or between sessions. I'm not seeing any of them. There's none in like any of these locations. She Sensor isn't even picking any of them up. That's annoying as hell. I'll leave the red and the blue one because those ones are like the two that are like closest to like a warp point. And so I don't know, maybe you could like warp in and warp out over and over again to just force them to spawn. Oh, okay. There's one nearby, so I'm gonna pop a save now. I don't want to scare it off. Might actually get rid of my freaking sages so they don't get my way. Oh, there it is. All right. Damn it, no. All right, we'll try loading the save. And if he's still there, then then we can farm this guy. If not, that's gonna be super fucking annoying. Okay, he does stay in the save. Okay, so we can definitely get a whole bird tonight. Oh hell yeah! Second try. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was worried it was going to be. Okay, we'll go back to dueling peaks, even though we can kind of do this like anywhere theoretically. We'll go back to dueling peaks, because now we should have everything. Look at the IGN like recipe list back though, because I've already forgotten what the exact recipes were, and I don't want to waste these ingredients at all. All right, down we go. All right. All right. We will start with the rugged beetle, just because that's going to be the easiest one. I already know this one. Just throwing a beetle with some Boko guts. Tough Elixir grants a low-level toughness effect, which fortifies your bones to strengthen your defense. Best used before facing off against hard-hitting enemies. Okay. Hardy Salmon. rice, butter, and salt. Salmon risotto. Increases your maximum hearts. The rice used in this rich risotto permeates the light flavor of the salmon. Okay. And the very last recipe in the entire game. It's a gourmet bird and a rice, butter, and egg. Okay. Butter, rice, egg. Gourmet poultry pilaf, made with the highest quality poultry. Every bite of this pilaf floods your mouth with flavor. And there we go. Before we call it, though, I do want to sell that all the beetle. Come on, beetle. No. Look what I got. All right. The dark stuff doesn't actually sell for that much. I don't know how much dark clumps sell for. I don't think it's like a super high amount, but I was hoping it'd sell for more. Well, of course, the liquor sells for a lot because I used guts, which I think like improves the price the most. I'm not entirely sure how like the prices are like properly calculated, but it's something like that. Okay, so we breached 6,000. I don't think we'll breach 7,000 though. Can we breach 6,500 maybe? That'd be nice. Oh, I think we're gonna. Oh, can we breach 6,600? Can we breach that one? Okay, but I don't think we're gonna breach. I don't think we're gonna breach 700. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, no, not quite. Very close though. Very close. Like theoretically, I could sell some of those porgies or something. You know what? Just for the hell of it. We technically breached 6,700. Technically. We technically did. Goodbye. For your next visit. All right. So, sorry, Epona. So now, if you go to my food, we go to check recipe. Registered recipes. 228 out of 228. We have every single recipe in the game. Hell yeah. I think that's a great place to stop there. I showed off my new Amiibo. We got some recipes cooked up. Very nice, very satisfying. But it is a bit late and I am getting tired and I did not mean to go for this long. So we're going to call it there. Expect basically just mute streams up until I have the ingredients to fully upgrade everything. Probably a few tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in and bye-bye.